तो नीचे शो हो रहा है. What is it? What is this?
The monkey.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, next one. It's too easy. You can just unmute yourself and say, yes. Okay, next one. What about this? Was it?
दाढ़ी में तिनका.
You're right. Yes. Next one. It's a little bit funny, you know. Just unmute yourself and say. There's no need to type.
I think this is the toughest one here, and you gotta give us a hint.
There's a donkey and there's a girl. Donkey को उर्दू में गधा कहते हैं. So, and there is some relation like time, something, वक्त, time.
अच्छा, वक्त आने पे गधे को भी बाप बना लेते हैं.
Yes, वक्त आने पर गधे को भी बाप बना. That was it. It's good sometimes to hold the candle to the devil. Now, riddles. What has keys but can't open lock? What is it? जिसकी चाबियां होती हैं बट ताले नहीं खुलते.
Keyboard.
Key. Yeah, keyboard. Yeah, piano. What goes up but never comes down?
Age.
Nice. What belongs to you but other people use it more than you?
Our name.
Name. Our name.
So, over. Let's wait for our speaker. Our speaker will be joining us in 10 minutes. Fahad, you can start your energizing now. Fahad, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you can start your energizer after 2 minutes.
Okay, guys, my name is Fahad Jangir. I'm a fourth year med student and also a part of SCORA. I'll ask you guys an interesting question, and I hope that you guys will answer after thinking for a short while. The question, it's a sort of an icebreaker. So the question is, if you could teleport anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? And what's the first thing you do when you got there? You guys can think before you answer.
What's the question? Can you repeat, please?
It's if you could teleport anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? And what's the first thing you do when you get there? You guys can think about this. Did you get the question? Any place you guys could choose any place, and any interesting place you'd like to go to, and what could you do there?
So I'm in Karachi and the weather is getting increasingly hot every single day. So I would want to teleport myself to a cold and mountainous place where the weather is nice, the views are beautiful. But at the same time, and on second thought, I would also want to be in China right now. And I would love to get me some luxurious stuff without the brand cost. And I would want all the luxurious stuff for me and I would bag it home for myself.
Okay, that's interesting. Anyone else?
Yeah, I would love to go to like Bali. I have heard that there is a swing there. It's like it's very cute and very stunning surroundings there. What are like it's a very beautiful scenery there, and I'm fond of traveling around the world, and it's in my wish list to have a world tour. So yeah, I would love to go to Bali.
That's an interesting place as well. I've heard about Bali, and so I would like to. I guess I would chip in as well. I would like to go to Australia and watch the harbor beach there, as well as the harbor bridge. It's really interesting view. If you go through to from a boat, ferry as they call it, it's a really interesting view there.
Yeah, guys, we have our first speaker here, Fernando Colanzo. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello everyone, how are you?
Now, what about you? You are told to like teleport anywhere in the world. What the place it be?
I actually did not hear the question, if you can repeat it.
Fahad, can you please repeat it?
Yeah, sure. If you would like to go teleport to any place in the world, where would you go to, and what would be the first thing you'd do there?
Okay, it's like an actually nice question. The place that I want to teleport is, you can say like Netherlands, and the first thing I will do, like sitting in the tulip farms, anything like with flowers, it will be actually nice, and just admiring the sky, the beauty there in Netherlands.
Okay, that's good.
What about you, ma'am?
I will love to be in Italy, and I think the first thing I will do is eating a piece of pizza. ¿Qué te susurran?
What about you, Bush? Well, you all can like, turn on your cameras. We had a theme for tonight. Red. Thank you, sir. I will be giving you all chocolates if you guys turn on your cameras, make our session more engaging, more amazing. Okay? Fahad needs the chocolate. Oh, no. What about Arsan? Ahmad Arsan. Okay, any other volunteer? You're not audible. Arsan. Okay, so here we are going to start our session. It's already 8:07 here. So, sir, so I am Mahnur Khan, National Officer for SCORA, MSA-P. We have our beloved speakers here. First of all, we have our former Laura and National Officer for Productive Health and NMO President from IFMSA, Gutmala, SCORA Facilitator, as well as SRHR enthusiastic, Ms. Fernanda Polanco. And we have IFMSA Jordan Laura, TSHR, TSR, HIT, sorry for that, trainer and V2V facilitator with over 870 training session, Muhammad Zaid. So welcome, sir. Welcome, ma'am. We are very happy to have you here. Looking forward to a good session. It is over to you.
It's actually like a pleasure for us to work this extraordinary opportunity, especially with highlighting important issues such as concept and SCORA. Thank you for having us here.
It's so nice that you create these safe spaces and you try to bring as much as different different people to talk about it, so we can have different opinions and different views. So thank you for having us, and we hope you can learn a lot. Ask any question you want to do so we can have an interactive session.
I will share my screen and tell me if you are seeing it.
Let me make you the host. You can share.
Yeah, we can see it. Just can you try to put it like in a complete presentation mode? Yes. Okay, it's perfect. Thank you. So we are going to talk about concept and material rape. My name, as mentioned before, is Fernanda Polanco. You can call me Fer, and you can ask any question you want to do. Next, please. Okay, so before we start, I want to give you a trigger warning. During our presentation, we're going to talk about sexual violence, denigration, and rape. If these are topics that you don't feel comfortable hearing about, if you don't feel safe to hear about these topics in this moment in your life, please be aware we are going to mention during the presentation. Next, please. Okay, so we are going to start with a simple question, but also the answer is very complicated because we can just have a sentence to try to define what is concept. We need to have a lot of context to have a complete answer. So, what is concept? We can say it's an affirmative agreement between participants to engage in any physical or sexual activity. It's important to know that it doesn't only apply to sexual activities. You need to get consent before any interaction between participants that may cross the other person's boundaries. So here we need to talk about two important things. The first one is it doesn't say two participants, it doesn't say three participants, it just says participants. So you need to have consent from every person who is going to participate. It doesn't matter the number of people involved in the activity. The second and most important thing is it doesn't need only to apply to sexual activity. This applies to any activity that may cross the boundaries of the other person. So, when we talk about consent, we always think, or the first thing we talk about is sexual activities. But even taking a picture of someone, giving, like for example, I'm from Guatemala, a Latin American country, and we say hi or we salute with a kiss in the cheek. But I know that something in my country is normal, in our context is normal, and I don't go to everyone I'm saying hello, like, can I kiss your cheek? Can I have your consent to kiss your cheek? But if I'm in another country with, or even if another person who doesn't belong to my country is saying hi to me, I need to see if that's okay with them. Like, can I salute you with a kiss on your cheek? Because maybe the answer is going to be no. See, if someone from Europe comes and tries to say hi to me with a kiss on the lips, for me, because of my cultural context, is not normal and it crosses one of my boundaries. I'm going to say stop, or I'm not going to let them say hi to me with a kiss on my lips, So you need to think always in the context you are. And if you are not sure about if it is okay or not to do something, you can always ask, okay? You just need to ask if it's okay for me to do that. Are you comfortable for me to do this? With every person, you have an interaction. Can you pass the other one? Thank you. So you're going to see that in every time we talk about consent, we are going to say that is ongoing, fully informed, enthusiastic, and on pressure. And this is important because if you have a relationship with someone, it doesn't apply that you're going to ask just the first time you're doing something consent. It's something that you need constantly be asking. So every time you have one kind of interaction, you need to ask if it's okay, if they're comfortable, because maybe the answer is going to change as the time is going. Fully informed, that means if I'm going to be talking or I'm with my partner and we are going to have sex and them want to try something new in our relationship, it needs to be informed. Like, hey, I want to do, for example, I want to try anal sex. So if it's something that is new in the relationship, it's always going to need to be informed. Like, I want to do this and I want to try this in this way. So everyone that is participating in the activity is informed and have already an idea of what might happen. So we know that we can be prepared and be comfortable with each other. Next, please. Okay, so there are some factors we need to take in consideration. Even if you are seeing the person is agreeing with you, we need to have these factors in consideration, because some of these factors may cancel even what the person is saying. We need to take in account age, mental capacity, equal power between parents, clear state of mind. It needs to be no force, and something very important, must speak the same language, or you need to be 100% sure the people is understanding what you want to do. Next, please. Okay, so when we are talking about age, here you can see it in two ways. In most of the country, there is an age, like by the law, given to someone to give permission or not to have relationship. So in my country, we say is about 14 years. So if someone who is minor from that, it doesn't matter if it's saying that it's okay, that it was consent, because by the law, that's consideration rape. Okay. In my country is in that way because it also applies that at that age someone can go and ask for anti-conception without any adult, with any parent. So that's why that's the way in my country, but that's something that may change in every country. But in a universal way, it doesn't matter the age if the person who is giving consent is incapable of understanding the sexual nature of the act or has misconception about the nature of the activities that is going to be taking place. Okay, the mental capacity is the same way. You can, even if someone who is, I don't know, 15 years old, it doesn't matter if the people or the person doesn't understand what is going to happen. Why we talk about equal power between parents? Because we can see in some scenarios that if, for example, your boss that wants to do or engage in some activities that maybe is not forcing you like in a direct way, but you may feel forced to do something because maybe if I don't do this or I don't do that, my job may be at risk, you know? So if there is any fear of might happen if the consent is not given, that's not consent. Okay, you're being forced to do something that you maybe were not going to do if there was another scenario. Okay, next one, please. In the, I know my English is not like the best one, so if I'm talking too fast or do you not understand, please tell me and I can go slower. Okay, so clear state of mind. That means if someone is intoxicated